mission, your interceptor vehicle has been fitted with a spike strip release mechanism. Activating the weapon will release a lethal spike strip from the rear of your car. Your vehicle can only carry a limited number of strips and will take time to recharge after each use, so only fire when you are confirmed a hit. Command out.
Right. We got spike strips actually in the last episode. We got them for the race cars in the last episode, and now we're going to be getting them for the police. And of course, speaking of new stuff, we got a few new vehicles. I apologize, that's all a little lingering cough. Trying to get most of it like out. Anyway, jumping into this, I explained how interceptor missions work earlier, but now we have another one to tackle. So with that, let's head into this. We have our target.
Confirmed. Interceptor officers en route. Interceptor unit, command approved spike strips for immediate use. Take them down.
Despite them saying immediate use, you actually have to wait for the spike strips to charge up. And oh my god, this thing handles horribly on the dirt. I really hope we can get back onto... I almost said dry land. Well, actually, I think it's raining, so... Yeah, it's raining. Anyway, with that, the spike strips are available, and... Well, that was great. This is introducing, though, something that is going to be very commonplace in a lot of these interceptor missions. Your target's taking alternate routes and shortcuts. Unlike most events, interceptor missions are not on a set course. They're very spontaneous, and as such, it's harder to predict what you think your target is going to be doing. And it's less action and more reaction. Damn it. That's gonna be a setback. Wait, I used a spike strip? Crap, I didn't mean to! Oh man, this is going horribly for me. This car handles horribly. I really should have picked a different one. If I might fail this mission, I might just pick a different car, because I do not like how this thing is handling. But, as I was saying, they can be a little more spontaneous. It wasn't so much like... What?! Alright, well this is our first example of cooldown. When you're in this state, you can see on the mini-map what your pursuit range is. You have to get your target back in that range within the... There we go, suspect in range. So, if they stay out of range for too long, this can cause you to fail the mission. And that... Failing due to cooldown is probably where I have most of my problems. You have a much easier time when you're using the routes or when you can try to predict where you think they're gonna go, but it can be a bit difficult. And this guy likes to take a lot of shortcuts, but there are ones later where they'll do complete U-turns and completely try to fake you out. Oh. Actually, funny I should say that right now. Okay, that's an example of busting a target without actually getting their health all the way down. something that I have never personally accomplished before until just now. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, as I say, you don't... The most common way to get busts is to just deplete their health completely, but if you can force them into a stop like that, it is an alternate way of getting the credit for it. Audi TTRS, or TTRS, I still have no idea how to say that. I've never been sure if that red thing is an I or just for show. Alright, 6 minutes in. Sports car named Desire. I'll try this thing. I never did get to finish what I was saying before, though. Sometimes, or did I? The interceptor missions can be very spontaneous, and later on, as both you and your opponents gain access to more and more weapons, it can become very difficult. There's one weapon, I'm not going to say what it is, don't want to spoil it, but when the racers have that weapon, it takes the interceptor missions to a whole new level of painful. But we're taking a break from the cops and just doing a straight up mano-a-mano race. So, I guess since I don't have anything immediately relevant to the game to talk about right now, in between episodes, I tried everything I could think of to try to get this thing set up with the HDMI, and to no avail. Oh, damn it. So, I don't know, maybe there's some fancy tricks in editing I can try to do to make these look better. I have plenty of time, though, because as of recording this, The Blob episode 13 went up yesterday. That gives you an idea of just how far ahead of my own channel I am in recording this. Like, I know tons of Let's Players always record this stuff in advance, but let's be honest, this is kind of ridiculous. But I do these recordings for the fun of it, for my own sake. Hey, not so much for the attention of viewers. So, if I record when I want to record, and having this big of a buffer zone is really nice. As I essentially have 21 weeks between recording this and, well, actually, 24 weeks, because this is episode 4 that I'm recording right now. It'll be 21 weeks until episode 1 of this Let's Play airs. 21 weeks as of recording this. 3 or 4 weeks ago, as of you viewing this. 3 or 4 weeks, depending on if you count this week. I mean, I really need to put a little more focus into the game, though, because I am horribly in last place. That being said, I don't want to just go silent, so... That was weird, he just kind of... Oh! That explained it. Slipstream Nitrous! That is how you gain a lead on people. Get a nice cozy spot in 4th. Try to catch up to the lead. Like I said before, as long as I get even a bronze, I'm happy for this Let's Play. I'm not going to be super anal about being perfect. On my original file, I had, like, gold in almost every police mission. Wait, what? Oh, God. I didn't realize I was so close to the end. Final sprint to the finish? Oh wait, I am in 3rd place, okay. Alright, I'll take that. I didn't notice when I stole 3rd, but alright. 3 new rewards, holy cow. Alright, wanted level increased. Suspect. Suspect rank 2. Alright. As I mentioned before, there are 5 tiers of vehicles. Here we are gaining access to the 2nd tier, or series. The performance. And now, performance events are now available. And with that, I get the Nissan 370Z Roadster. Which, oddly enough, I think is in the series I have been playing. I've been trying to keep a good diversity of police and racer missions. Not showing too much of one or the other. Since I just did a race, I'll come over here and I'll do Dark Horse. I'll probably do both of those still within this episode. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like the Ford concept. Because that last one I was using in the previous mission, but not fun. Alright, so I got 3 spike strips and 3 roadblocks for this one. 4 busts to get gold. Distinction, sorry. Trying to be proper about whether I use distinction or gold, depending on which event I'm in. Pass, merit, distinction, bronze, silver, gold. Let's do this. I apologize if I'm a little quiet. It is a bit late, and I guess I don't have quite as much energy as I usually do. Plus, with my cough, my voice is still a little bit sore, but I'll try my best to talk moderately loudly, not like sink into myself. And wow, top speed already. That was quick. In interceptor missions, if you can do those immobilizing busts where you can just hold them in place, that's great. But in hot pursuits like this, you really just want to go the full aggression route, because if you spend time trying to hook down one person, all the rest are just going to get miles ahead of you. Got it. 1 down, 3 to go. Speaking of how this game works and stuff. Woohoo! I honestly kind of considered doing Hot Pursuit 2. And I am keeping an open mind about that, although right now my Hot Pursuit 2 disc is kind of scratched up, so I need to get it fixed. And plus, I'm not sure if I have a way to record off the PlayStation 2. I kind of like Hot Pursuit 2 better than this one, to be honest. Well, I don't know, very sweet. I feel like this one has... Being the cop is a lot more fun in this one. But I find outrunning the cops is more fun in Hot Pursuit 2. I screwed up. I don't know, because in Hot Pursuit 2, the AI is very... The cops behave differently. You don't have the health bar systems that you have in this game. Rather, you just have to have the cops crash hard enough. So it's more based on outwitting them as opposed to overpowering them like it is in this game. You actually have to be smart if you want to get a cop off of you. And I don't know, I just find it more enjoyable. Maybe I am looking at the game through nostalgia goggles, but that's just how I see it. But, speaking of, Hot Pursuit 2, though, I mentioned that that I wasn't sure if I could record off the PlayStation 2. And, as I've shown with my last two LPs, I can record off the Wii, so you may be thinking, well, Hot Pursuit 2 is on the GameCube. I do actually own... Damn it! I do actually own both versions, the PlayStation 2 version and the GameCube version. And I have to say, when I got my hands on the GameCube version, I was baffled at how different the game was. It didn't even feel like the same game, which, honestly, I kind of felt ripped off. Had I known how different it was going to be, I wouldn't have gotten it. Like I said, Hot Pursuit 2 is a very nostalgic game for me, alongside Gran Turismo 3, among a few others. But, really? Wait, did my spike strips not come off there? Good. I mean, that's probably for the better. No, that's the finish line! Oh my god! Wow. I can't believe I got that. With like 2 meters to spare. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, but as I was saying, the differences between the two were amazing. Obviously, I expected different control schemes. That's a given. And I didn't necessarily expect the GameCube graphics to be quite as good as the PS2 graphics. Quickly interrupting my tangent. Much like the racers, we have a new rank of police. And actually with that, I think this is going to be a good place to end this episode. Highway patrol events are now available. And we got a new guy. Porsche 911 Did that say Targo? Targa? I don't know. Admittedly, I'm terrible at reading handwriting. I was never good with cursive. But, anyway, if I can get my 3DS, my PS2, working with my recorder, I'll think about doing a Hot Pursuit 2 Let's Play in the future, going through the 2 event trees and stuff. Because I definitely do have fond memories of those games. I definitely have more to say on this, but I'll save that for the next episode. So, yeah. Next time on Hot Pursuit 2, we're going to be taking on some new events in the newer class, for both racers and cops. See you guys then.